Yeah, so the North Hollywood shootout, I was on the south corner, same side of the street, east side of the street as um, Bank of America, and walked out of a head shop, Stone, and the shooting started. Uh, Rounds just started hitting all the cars that were on parked on the side of the same side because they were shooting. It was like a fatal funnel, but they were going through the cars. Um, I remember thinking, oh yeah, I saw the guy come out and I saw them hit the sidewalk. Now, where this is all on the same side of the street, except I'm south of one street, but it's all in the same corner. Uh, and I saw him, and I saw him walking, and I thought, there's, there's no way I can go back inside that building. He's seen me. So I jumped into the car that I was driving, and I started it up. Um, I remember cop cars coming flying down that street so fast that I didn't have a chance to get the car out off the side of the road. Uh, it was facing north. Um, and uh, and so yeah, they were shooting and shooting and shooting, and I mean, it was going off, as you all know, and it just seemed to go on forever. I'm sure everybody was thinking the same thing, but I remember making it pulled away from there and went down into the alley and gave cover to a couple of officers that followed me in a Lincoln Town car, a green Lincoln Town car with Florida plates, and ran down the alley. Then they got out, or well, out from cover, and ran into a gun supply from the rear. I cut across the road uh, and went into the alley where the mobile command ended up being uh, after it had gotten there. And I then went and got 60 gallons of coffee from Starbucks and brought it back uh, for the officers, decaf calf and more calf. I was surprised at how many cops did not drink coffee, but the ones that did were happy to see me. Anyways, there's lots of details in between. Uh, they're all just specific to me, like literally watching glass on cars mist, and you're watching just rounds that can't be stopped. Whether they entered the store behind it or not, they're not stopping. It was a pretty hard thing to grasp, the powerlessness of all of that. You know, they say, and boy, I'll probably get in a lot of trouble for saying this. I have a feeling that there was on the corner there was somebody behind a block wall inside a aluminum shed, and they thought that it was probably another person, and they ended up pulling up to it and were shooting rebar from some kind of little tank through the block wall into this shed, and I think they tore that person to pieces and then ran over the shed repeatedly, if I remember correctly. And then they come to find out it was not a person involved in the robbery. Probably somebody scared shitless hiding out. I just, I don't know if that's ever come to light, but, and it was on the south corner, same side of the street, south corner of the same side street, south corner of that intersection. You know, same side street as B of A. And I remember thinking, geez, man, they just fucking leveled him with rebar, like air powered tank with rebar, shooting rebar pieces out, right through the block wall. They probably do that in buildings. You know, it's got to be a tactic. But then they ran this thing over repeatedly to come to find out that that was never heard of again. So, does anybody else know about that? I was there. I saw all of this. I saw everything. I mean, I just did not come to, I was not at the bank's 6 o'clock. If coming out the door of the bank is 6 o'clock and across the street where those unfortunate cops were, is that 6 o'clock? I was not directly at 6. I was at 4 and at 7. The closest. And just happened to be angled. The corner was pied a little bit harder. I would have been toasted. So just by luck.